Good morning, Modern Steaders.
Good morning.
The deer flies out here this morning are terrible.
Terrible.
We're up here at the off-grid property, and I want to start working on our off-grid, no power water source to have up here. This isn't going to be a drinkable water source for us. If we wanted to later on, we'd have to put like a UV light and stuff like that in it to make it drinkable. But for now, I just want to get running water on the off-grid property, so that way when we're up here working, if we need water, we have it, we can clean the machines, and then when we get our animals up here, we'll have running water for that, we'll have running water for our gardens. So let's get started on that today. All right, I need a tape measure first. I know it's in here. Right here. This measures, say, 47 inches to the cage. So if we go, say, 46 inches, that'd be perfect for now. And then we need to go 39 by 48. Now we gotta dig a hole. We're going to dig out a rectangle right here and make a ditch afterwards and fill it with stone and pipes so we can pipe some water in to here, and we'll have our hoses going that way. Yeah, this is going to work perfect. Alright, so we're going to dig a hole over here. The IBC tote's going in the hole, but we're not going to run all the water from the creek to the hole. I want to make a filter system with the stone we picked up the other day at Lowe's. If you didn't see the video we did getting prepped, I'll put a link to that video right here. So I want to make a trench or like a filter system with stone and PVC pipe to fill the IBC tote and not disturbing the runoff from the spring going that way. We're still going to have that. This is going to be a little diverter so we can get water in there. This is, I don't know, it's something I've had in my head for a while, so we're gonna see if it works. Worst case scenario, we'll have to refigure it, but I think this should be good. This is the first real digging I've done on this Homestead site with the Bobcat, and at least so far we're digging, it's going good. I hate to jinx myself, but I'm liking what we have so far for material to work with. Got a little bit of a seep hole over here of water coming. I'll show it to you in a minute. IBC tote, so it's actually this needs to go that way. I like everything except for the front needs to go a little bit lower. So I'm gonna pull it back out, and I can see some areas I can make an adjustment with the shovel. We'll get it situated. So I want more pitch this way. This front corner's a little high. I lied. I'm going to get it out, dig it a little bit deeper, and then I'll be happy. Yeah. Dig a little bit deeper. The tank set took a little bit longer, probably double or triple the amount of time I thought it was going to take, but I'm happy with the way it's set, and that's the big thing, is being happy with the job when you're done. So that part's done. We're back up here this morning at the off-grid property. The container's still sitting in the hole. It didn't float up out of the ground or anything, so that is a bonus. We got a little bit of water in our ditch. That's not too bad. I'm sure that's coming through a little bit from that seep hole we had on the back, but once we get that whole thing buried, we should be good. I want to dig a trench today from here down, and I want to dig it not too far from the edge of the road. That's where we want to have the water for now. And then we'll have to dig a further trench later on once we figure out the exact spot for the barn. We'll get the water line down there, get it hooked up, then we can get up here plumbed and get water flowing. And then afterwards we can run more water lines through the rest of the property. And that's gonna be nice to have running water up here. I know the equipment could use a bath. It's pretty dusty. So
I put a towel down every time I sit.
It is pretty bad. So it'll be nice for that, just to be able to rinse off the equipment for now. But
especially the mule.
yes, the mule is the worst from when we first dragged this area. But look at the grass. It's so beautiful right here. It doesn't all look like that, but soon it will. One of the reasons I chose this spring is it flows good. Right now we're in a drought. We've been getting some rain, but we're pretty low on rain compared to what we normally get. And it is still flowing nicely. So that's the reason we picked this spot. We walked up, it's up pretty far, but in order to go up higher in elevation to get it over that way more, we'd have to make a trail. So for this water system, we're gonna start here. And then if we wanna have water further up, we'll have to capture the spring up above again too. We plan on putting greenhouses way up there at some point. So we will be making more water systems. Just this one's gonna be working for down low. It feels like we could have a thunderstorm rolling in. It wouldn't hurt my feelings if it cools it off, because yesterday it was in the 90s here. It was pretty hot. When we left, I could have wrung out my t-shirt and my hat yesterday. It was pretty bad. Might seem like a weird place to stop, but we're gonna stop here, and I wanna put a hydrant in here, and I wanna have water on this side of the road, and then later on, we're gonna go on that side of the road with it, but for now, we're stopping here. I need to pace this out and see how long the ditch is, to see how much pipe I need to get. So, 1, 2, 3. 43 paces, and my pace is about 3 feet, so it's 129 feet worth of pipe we need. Ew. Gotta get down here, and I wanna get this cover off. Because I wanna see what my different options are for fitting ends. Alright. I think we're gonna have some fun mud. Ew, we're playing with tomorrow. It reminds me of when we ran the power down to the barn at the homestead right now. We had got so much rain. That was a mud hole we kept playing in. I'll have to remember to bring my rubber boots tomorrow. Ew. It's nice having water to wash up in. It'll be even nicer to have running water wherever we need it to wash up in. It's quite the project, but it's going to be worth it.
When we wake, hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. Oh, the good times just begun. We know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright. We don't need no more. Even in the hard times, you and I can weather any storm. Before we sleep, hear the crickets, see the moon. Side by side and through and through. No limit to what we can do. Oh, we know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life.
This is one of those meals that everybody has a different name for. American chop suey, goulash. I just call it chop suey. Tonight I just have elbows and some fire roasted tomatoes. We have some ground pork and onions, and I have canned mushrooms.
See, but things are finally right. With you and I,
Dear Lord,
the
it's a wonderful day.
future is bright. You and I, we got it. We don't need no more.
Feels good to have the IBC tote buried and getting the water line dug. I'm going down about 5 feet, trying to make sure we're below the frost line. For all you southerners, you're lucky not having to dig your water lines deep or have water lines buried at all. Up here, yeah, we can get 20 to 40 below 0 Fahrenheit in the wintertime, so it can get chilly. Our frost line's 4 feet, so I want to make sure the water line is buried good, and that way we don't have to worry about it. At our homestead right now, we don't have running water to all of our buildings. So at this homestead, I want to have running water to all the buildings, and I want to have running water to all the pastures. It's going to make it so nice when we're up there and we have our animals. Gina's American chop suey was delicious. Not sure what you guys call American chop suey where you are, leave it in the comments down below. If you guys like the video, give it a thumbs up, share it, subscribe. It really helps. It's one of the ways you guys can really help the channel is to do any one of those three, because it helps push us out further into the YouTube algorithm. And when YouTube sees the interaction, they're like, hey, this is a good channel. People are liking it, and they start promoting our channel more to more people. So thanks for coming along on our homesteading journey. You guys are a huge blessing to us in our homestead. Hope you had a happy 4th of July, and we'll see you right back here in the next video. I was gonna say next weekend. Don't know why. We'll see you right back here in the next video. Bye.